Hey y'all, it's your girl Sashi Eve. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you guys how I got these crisscross knotless braids on my baby sister. If you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, definitely keep on watching. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you guys her hair and how much it has grown. So I just washed it, I did blow dry it, and then I did a little trim yesterday. So now I'm getting ready to do the back section of her hair. As you guys know, feed-in hair isn't the best thing for me to do. It takes me quite a bit of time. So I do like to do the crochet method. This does give the appearance of a knotless look, so I do love that. So now I'm going to get started with the back section of her hair. I'm going to get started with her parts. And then I'm going in with the Shine and Jam. Y'all know I love this for her parts. They make the parts look super nice and crisp. So I'm just going to lay that on her scalp and then go over the part again so that it could be nice and neat. Alright guys, so whenever I do her hair, I do like to do the brick parting method. So as you guys can see, if you look carefully, you'll notice that the part lands right in the middle of the box underneath it. So whenever you do your parts, just make sure that middle part above lands on that box right in the middle. If you do that, you'll have the brick parting method down pat and it will look so neat and nice. Alright guys, so this is the hair I'll be using. This is the Epic pre-stretched hair. I think this might be one of the last times that I use this hair because it was quite tangly this time. I do have a few packs at home still left, so once I use that, I will stop using that hair once and for all. But I do use some DAX, you guys, to help with the braiding process. So now I'm just going to insert the crochet needle. I'm going to twirl that hair around and I'm going to attach it to the crochet needle. I'm going to close the latch hook, pull it through, and then I am going to separate it into two sections. So as you guys can see, it's tangling up just a little bit, but you know, it got the process done, it got the job done. And then now I have 1, 2, 3 sections, and then I'm just going to start braiding, you guys. It's really that easy. So as I said, if you guys have issues with feeding in the hair, this is a great method to use. It'll come out really nice and neat.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the power.
Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you guys a close-up of her hair. As you guys can see, there are no jumbo knots or anything like that. This does give a knotless look. So I am going to proceed to do the rest of her hair. So I just add some Shine and Jam to her actual hair. This helps for her hair to blend better with the braiding hair. So I'm going to add that crochet needle, twist that braiding hair around, add it to the latch hook, close the latch hook, pull it through. And then I am going to separate it into 3 sections, and then I am going to proceed braiding.
You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of
Alright guys, so I am going in with this Luster's Pink True Oil Mist, and I'm just spraying this all over her scalp just to make sure her scalp is nice and moisturized. So now I'm going to start working on the front section of her hair, and I feel like it's pretty like self-explanatory if you watch, but I'm going to try to walk you guys through it as best as I can. So I am taking a lot of time to make sure that her parts are really nice and neat, because this is the front section of her hair and it is the first thing that people will see when they look at her hair. So I do use a lot of Shine and Jam at this section of her hair. So as you guys can see, I have parted out a little box and I put the Shine and Jam around her hair, the base of her hair, and now I'm just going to add that rubber band to her hair. Once I've added that rubber band, you guys, I'm going to actually part another section of hair, you guys. So I'm pretty much working with the front section first, and then I am going to do the sections in the back. So I'm going in again with the Shine and Jam, making sure that part is really nice and crisp, making sure it's super duper neat, because as I said, that's the first thing that people see. And then I am going to make the boxes. I'm going to make sure that the parts align. As you guys can see, the boxes and the parts, they do align perfectly. They're literally touching. So then I am going to add some Shine and Jam around that section, and I am going to add a rubber band around it. So now that the front section is done, I am going to work on crisscrossing. So as you guys can see, I kind of twist that front section around a little bit, crisscross it, and then I attach it to the section in the back. Alright guys, so I did want to add a little bit more spice to the style, so I decided to do just a really small braid between each of the crisscross sections. So that's what I'm working on right now. So it's just a really tiny braid, and I feel like it adds a little bit more oomph, you know, to the style.
Boy, you had me from the start. By the way you stared, the way you wrote up on me, yeah. Man, I felt your energy. Wasn't used to being loved and treated differently, yeah. But something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're on completely different pages. Let's go where we were, where no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Boy, you take me on a trip, always up and down and back and forth in merry-go-round. I just wanna get it right, but when you go left, I'm stuck here feeling left behind. Cause something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're going different directions. Let's go where we were, when no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. If you love me just like you say you do, don't kill the good vibes. If you kill them, you're gonna kill us too. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Tell me what your name is. Tell me what you like and all your secrets. I just wanna go over the details. Let me inside of your mind. I know I just met you, but something tells me that you might be into talking to a stranger with a tattoo. Baby, I'm one of a kind. There's a reason we're here, there's a vibe in the air that neither you or me could deny. Boy, I see how you stare up and down everywhere. I can tell you're far from shy. So let's talk till we drop, or till we get kicked out. Let's just say what we want. Come on, spit it.
Alright guys, so for this section I will be feeding in her hair. I do have a tutorial on how I do feed in braids, so I will link that above in the iCards if you'd like to see that. But yeah, I'm just feeding in her hair. I did try it both ways with the crochet and the feed in, and to be honest, the feed in did look better, so I decided to just go this route. But if you cannot feed in at all, you can definitely still crochet the hair in. But as I said, based on what I saw, I did like how it looked better when I did feed it in.
There's a reason we're here, there's a vibe in the air that neither you or me could deny. Boy, I see how you stare up and down everywhere. I can tell you're far from shy. So let's talk till we drop, or till we get kicked out. Let's just say what we want, come on, spit it all out. You and me both got the time to try to get to know each other's mind. So let's talk till we drop, or till we get kicked out. I know I just met you, boy, but you got that something.
So I am almost done with her hair, and these are her ends. So I did go ahead and I dipped it in hot water off camera. So now I'm going in with a little bit of foam to help with any flyaways that I may not be able to get with my scissors. So yeah, I just went ahead and I added that mousse, especially to the ends of her hair. As you guys can see, it looks way better than it did before. So now it is time for me to do her edges. So I'm going in with the Arcani Coil Care for her edges, and I'm just going to place that around the perimeter of her hair, and then I'm going to use this toothbrush and just do some swoops for her.
You got that something that just rocks my world. I get up, I feel like we are meant to be. The way you're talking to me, oh, oh. So let's talk till we drop, or till we get kicked out. Let's just say what we want, come on, spit it all out. You and me both got the time to try to get to know each other.
Alright guys, so this is the end of today's video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment. Let me know if you guys are feeling this look. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications. I do try to post multiple times per week, so turn on that bell so you do not miss an upload from me. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!